I'm Jennifer Johnson and I raise sheep for their wool. Welcome to Whispering Pines Farms YouTube channel. On this channel, we talk about what it's like to raise sheep for their wool. Right now, we are in the thick of lambing season. I have a playlist all about all the stuff revolving around our lambing, and trying to do a daily post for this playlist so you can really see up close and personal all the things that go on here on the farm. Today, I was able to record the full labor and delivery of Paulina's lamb. And what I tried to do is to timestamp it. So a lot of times I'll take a full delivery and I'll edit it down to like 10 minutes, which that is never how long a delivery takes. They take forever, it seems, when you're in the midst of it. So what I did on this particular one is I created a little log of each thing that happened and right around how many minutes had gone by when it happened. So for example, I have a few entries where she has contractions and I'll put on there, at 15 minutes, 30 seconds. So that way you have a better perspective of really the time that goes into supporting a ewe while she's having her lambs. I also wanted to just say thanks to everybody that's expressed concern for my well-being and, wondering if I'm getting enough sleep. I'm really fine. I'm doing really well this year. I don't know if it's because I'm getting older and I don't need as much sleep, or, I've changed my diet and I'm exercising more. So I'm feeling a little bit more energized, but I'm doing really great. So thank you everybody for your expressions of concern for my well-being. I really, really appreciate that. It's really nice. Okay, well, without further ado, we're going to kick off this video. Hope you enjoy it, and I will get back to our barn updates. I just really wanted to share this with you because it really gives you a good feel for what lambing and delivery is all about here at Whispering Pines. All right, I'm watching there. Paulina doesn't seem like she's all that close, but makes me nervous with Ty right next to her, the baby stealer. I'm going to go out. All right, so on the log here, what I'm saying is 0.05 minutes into the video, you can see her tail is up, which is one of the telltale signs, and the head down. So these are all just telltale signs of labor. How you know. And she's at the very end here. I mean, that tail being up can be 24 hours. So when you read this log, between 1 minute and 5 seconds and 6 minutes and 78 seconds, she was just sitting there doing nothing and then started moving again. So this is something they do. They'll have a good contraction and then they get up and they look for their lamb. And if there's any fluids that have come out, they'll lick those up. That's all about hiding any trace of their existence so they're not vulnerable to prey animals. So those were some really hard contractions, and it's not unusual for the bag of waters to come out after a really difficult contraction. And once that bag breaks, we want to have a lamb within 1 hour. So right now the clock hasn't started yet. I think that the GoPro was in here, and we weren't in there with her. Oh no, here we are. I was going to say, because her contractions were advancing really well. Like, this is a picture perfect labor. There's not going to be anything that goes wrong in this one. This is kind of like the model for how you want them to go. You can keep pushing. It's okay. So we got a foot sticking out. We got a foot sticking out on the bag. So we're gonna have a lamb in the next 20 minutes, I hope. Rich and I had a mumbled conversation in the background that we wanted to get her into the pen, mainly because she is really not comfortable with us. And once she has her lamb, we didn't really know how she was going to act, because let's just say she's a little high-spirited. Try to be positive. I don't know why. They just chew on their abdomen. I think they feel a contraction in their side, and that's how they respond. I had a note in my paperwork for this video. When you hear that, her grunting, the pushing, normally if I'm in the barn and I'm doing something else preoccupied, I'll hear that, and that'll be how I know they're in labor. Here she's cleaning off any of the fluids that might have gotten on her leg. Now you can see the white foot sticking out. And fortunately, her being a black ewe, none of this looks really gory. A lot of the color is covered by her black wool, which is nice. I don't think the timestamp on that camera is correct, but it could be. I could have gotten the time wrong at the beginning of this video. I know it was dinner time because I was eating my dinner when I made that first clip. Only one of us normally is with the ewe, and Rich is just with her to make sure the lamb doesn't come out and have any issues. Make sure that both feet and nose are there, and many times, although she doesn't like it, many times we'll assist the ewe towards the end just to keep things moving along so she's not in labor for too long. Yeah. That's the sound she makes at the very end of her labor when she finally ejects the lamb. Very guttural. When we're helping her in labor, we only pull the lamb when she's having contractions. That's why there was that interval of time between starting to pull the lamb and having an actual lamb. And then she gets right to work cleaning once she gets over the shock. This is her first lamb. And we don't put straw down while she's in labor because it just slows her down. It distracts her. She'll be eating the straw and fiddling with it instead of focusing on being in labor. Okay, I could move my brains out. I'll take that.
I'm gonna check her.
Okay. What do you got here? What do you got?
No.
Okay, we're all done. Look how black your baby is. Holy crap. That's a black, black, black baby. He's so handsome. So one thing I think somebody has noticed is when we handle the lambs in the jug, we grab them underneath the jawbone and kind of move them around the pen. Not long distances, but it's just we don't like to grab them by the abdomen. Any of the organs or anything, we just don't really know. And that's pretty much the strongest part of their body at that point in time. So that's, you ready? From our experience, it's been the safest way to move them around the lambing jug.